again, everyone. Welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Tatum. I react to music. Today, we are going to do a video from a good old-fashioned tradition known as the Modern Drummer Festival. I just said good old-fashioned. It's called modern. Whatever. The Modern Drummer Festival, we're going to watch Dream Theater, minus the vocalist, James Labrie, performing what they call the Instrumedley. This is kind of showing off Mike Portnoy's big drum set. And why are we doing this? This was not a request. I wanted to do this video and re-watch this. I haven't watched it in many, many years. But this is actually how I got in to progressive rock. And so this is how I discovered Dream Theater. This is how I decided that prog rock was like a thing that I cared about. My dad, liked Genesis and Led Zeppelin and Rush and some of these bands. So it's not that I wasn't exposed to anything with any progressive elements prior, but in high school, back when you could rent DVDs from Netflix, when that was a thing, DVDs that they would mail to you and you had to mail back, I got this Modern Drummer Festival DVD and watched the whole thing. And I believe it's toward the end, Mike Portnoy is being recognized in the 2003 Modern Drummer Festival. And so he's like, okay, cool. We're going to bring out the whole band. We're going to play this song. And it just blew my mind. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I'll have more things to say as we go. But I am super excited. I have not watched this in a long time. So it's going to be awesome. It's in beautiful 360p. So just be ready for the resolution. Here we go. Instrumedley by Dream Theater.
So much for less is more, right?
Mike Portnoy is my favorite drummer to this day. And I'm really excited because he's back with Dream Theater. He had left the band. They had broken up. He's back with the band. They're recording Dream Theater's 16th studio album right now as I record this. So very exciting. Guitar, bass guitar. I have no idea where I'm going to pause this because I love every single second of it. Okay, so they've switched to another song. I guess I will pause here. It's pretty long. I've got to pause it at least a couple of times for copyright purposes to kind of make sure that, fingers crossed that YouTube doesn't mess with this video. But the thing that I love, this is a good spot to pause too, because it shows off most of the drum set. Mike Portnoy is one of few drummers who has had like a double throne drum kit. So he actually in concert on some tours have both drum thrones out, and he would actually have to switch sides to another completely different set of drums for particular songs because of just how many different percussive textures and whatnot is in Dream Theater's catalog, especially over their history. I mean, they've been playing since 1985. I'm wearing my Dream Theater tour shirt that I've had forever. It's an oversized shirt, so I probably look a little ridiculous, but hey, whatever. Um, that's actually what gave me the idea to do this. The fact that they're recording a new album back with Mike Portnoy, could not be more excited for that. But then also just looking at this tour shirt, which I sometimes wear as like a pajama shirt, in the evening or whatever. I was like, I need to probably do at least one song by Dream Theater before they do another album, right? And anyway, I'm getting very far afield. I learned a lot about different cymbal textures, a lot about different different elements that can be in a drum kit, like a gong and different things like that. It was a huge source of inspiration for me as a drummer, especially when I was first getting into like the drum line in high school and stuff. Seeing Mike Portnoy, and he's self-taught. And so, I learned some bad habits, but some good stuff too, right? And yeah, it's just awesome. It's just awesome to see that kind of cymbal array and that kind of array of toms, and to actually get to appreciate how much different texture he can bring to a song. And so, and another reason I wanted to do this song is, hey, it's a trip down memory lane for me, but also there's no James Labrie, there's no vocals. And so some people like Dream Theater okay, but they don't like the vocals. I'm that way with some bands, it's okay. But this is a good tour of like a bunch of different songs of theirs over the years, just kind of thrown into a medley. And I mean, is it overtly complicated? Yes. Is it 150 different time signatures? Not quite, but pretty close, It's pretty fun. So, all right, let's do this. So if you can, just try to, what I do when I listen to it, try to think about how the different drum patterns, drum choices affect the feel of each segment of the music they're doing. He has so many pedals too. Yeah, he has wind chimes. I don't think he uses those in here, but I don't remember. And of course, everyone in Dream Theater is a world-class musician. John Petrucci is incredibly talented. John Myung on the bass, excellent. Jordan Rudess on the keyboards, amazing. Eternity, which is an amazing, crazy prog song in and of its own right. It's just so fun, man. It's just so fun. Different song again. That's a classic, like, Mike Portnoy thing. You know, he's always having a good time when he's playing, but that little bitty splash cymbal, like, ding, that he'll use just kind of thrown in there at times, it's fun. He also is really fond of those double stack cymbals, where you have a cymbal on top of another cymbal. You kind of see those in a couple of spots. Different ways you can do that, different stacks you can make, but they all have a crazy sound. Oh, and he's switching sides. Okay, good. I thought he would do that. I love that gigantic floor tom. It's got to be like a 16-inch tom or something. It's huge. I wish there was a whole video from the bottom of Myung's bass. Why can they not produce content like that? I'd love to watch every song from the bottom of his bass. They're taking me out. One of perhaps the most fun sections in any song ever, right here. There's that big old tom. Oh my goodness, that's so much fun. Another song change. It's so hard. I imagine it's so hard because your muscle memory is to go into the next section of the same song. So just to teach yourself, like, okay, we're going to completely change it here 10 times. Hey, that's got to be difficult, man. 3 minutes left. I gotta pause it again just because, again, I'm sure I've already broken all the rules. I'm sure it's gonna be a problem if it's gonna be a problem. But I should say the Modern Drummer Festival stuff, like if you can find the videos, if there's any way to watch some of those, some of that stuff is just incredibly awesome if you're into drums. It's not just Portnoy. Of course, he's featured in this song, but there's a lot of just incredible performances, a lot of incredible, details you can get out of some of those videos. Like, and of course, I'm talking about the DVDs that were available when I was in high school. I have no idea if I think it's still a thing, but I don't know how you consume the content nowadays. Just a lot of fun. Okay, that's probably good enough for the algorithm. But man, how about those Dream Theater guys? Man, aren't they just crazy? Ooh, that sounds weird live. Rudess's keyboard right here, it does not sound that way on the studio album. Oh, another change again. A lot of like having a set that large, you'll see this with like Danny Carey and stuff too, but it's having a set pattern and moving that pattern around the drum kit a lot of times. I mean, yes, Dream Theater has crazy time signature changes and they're complex on purpose, but that section before this song, it's the same pattern, it's just shifting where your hand is while it plays the same pattern, which is harder than it sounds, but it's just so cool. Love those long tubular toms. They have no head on the bottom. Really cool sound.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Dream Theater. On guitar, Mr. John Petrucci. On keyboards, Mr. Jordan Rudess. On the bass, John Mayung. Once again, Neil Morse. Not missing that, Paul Gilbert. Come on out, you guys.
Yeah, Paul Gilbert was there that year. Man, yeah, so cool.
Well, there's Paul. Thank you very much, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful day. And thanks for all the support for the Modern Drummer Festival. Thank you very much. Take care and good night. Mr. Mike Portnoy.
Thumbs up. I'm just going to stop it there. We don't have to watch the credits for the Modern Drummer Festival. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm a big fan of Dream Theater. Even I am not the biggest fan of James LaBrie's vocals at times. Like there are definitely some things, okay, I kind of wish they had a different vocalist. But, that's just me. I have a very good friend who has a Dream Theater tattoo on his chest. And I feel responsible for that because I got him into the band. And I mean, he loves LaBrie's voice, and there are other people that love LaBrie's voice, and he's got a good voice, and he's got talent just as much as the other guys in the band. It's just that specific vocal kind of print, the unique nature of his voice has some things about it, and it doesn't quite land with me from time to time, but I still love the band. For a long time, I considered Dream Theater to be my favorite band. And then I discovered some other prog bands and other things like that. But anyway, I hope you got a lot out of this. I love watching drum videos, as you guys know. And so this was fun for me. It was a trip down memory lane. I had no idea how many different songs that were in there because, I just kind of forgot. But, yeah, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thank you all for being here. As always, I appreciate it every single day that you choose to spend some of your time with me checking out music. Until next time, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.